Hello, Life Path number 3. Thank you guys so much for tuning into your 2023 prediction. My name is JOCELYN, and again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. So I'm not going to even hold you. I'm just going to jump right on into your prediction. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with like an overall theme of what your 2023 is going to consist of. Next, I'll move into what I see for love, then followed by career, finances, success, etc. And then lastly, I will do a advice spread for you of what advice I can give you to get you through your year of 2023. And that spread can be looked out throughout the year. So if you ever need to come back to this reading, you can. So the overall theme for your 2023 life path number 3 is going to be all about your DNA, all about your ancestors. In this particular year, you are going to try to dissect each and every molecule that you have within your physical structure. And that means that you are going to get closer and closer to your ancestors in this particular year. You understand that you are this strong being. You understand that you are a creative being. And through that, you've gotten pieces of your lineage that lies within you. And you are going to try to learn more and more about that each and every day in this particular year. I am getting a sense that your ancestors may not have done the right thing. Your closer ancestors, like your great-great-grandfather, like ancestors that are closer. But down the line, your lineage, 400, 500 years ago, 600 years ago, there have been ancestors that had to fight and overcome every possible obstacle that they've had, and that all lies within you. So if you are having issues of not figuring out what it is you're supposed to be doing for your purpose, or if you are suffering with any type of anxiety and you feel like you can't express your hurt and pain, and you can't express why is my life going this way, there are always answers that lie within you because your ancestors had to go through the same things as well. So in this particular year, do not be afraid to connect with a few of your ancestors and ask them, how did you overcome things within your life? How did you move forward or move onward on your path when you survived this particular world? Even though that our reality is a little bit different from what your reality is, everything is still all connected. So you're going to find the spiritual meaning of what they went through and how you can incorporate it in this particular year. And it's going to help you figure out a lot of things that you felt have been really hard for you to overcome or move through. Okay. So for your love, there's been a really dark energy around your love. A lot of hurts, pains, fears, and you have been crying out for help within those things. In this particular year, it is going to get brighter for you when it comes to your love partners and your love relationships. But don't hide yourself through these relationships. If you've had any type of relationship that you've had to heal from or move through, it's kind of like you're still hiding behind that pain of it. And you need to, in this particular year, your advice is to shine a little light on it, process it, understand it, and then move through it. In this particular relationship that you've been in, it has tested your confidence. It has tested your willpower as well to move on from certain things. I do see love coming in, but brighten your light. So maybe you have been in a situation where you have been hurt in the past before, and you just really take yourself back and you dissect like every little thing that someone says, and you analyze it and say, okay, no, that's not going to work for me. that keeps you from meeting new people. That keeps you from opening yourself up so that you can have your choosing, your pick. Start communicating those things. If you do need to go to some type of therapy, I mean, depending on how severe the situation is, I am feeling like a very severe situation that you haven't really expressed to anybody else. If you do feel like you need to go to counseling and therapy about that, do that, but match with somebody who's going to actually understand you. Just don't go to, okay, let me see local therapists in my area, and just because that person calls themselves a therapist, you go to them. No, actually shop around for that. Just like you shop around for your clothes and shoes and even people. You just won't date just anybody. So you don't need to allow people to be in your close-knit circle like that, because there is some like type of darkness that is going to be healed, and it is going to be a brand new day, and you're going to be very confident. You may, like I said, you may have lost a lot of confidence with this particular person who has lost your heart, knowingly or unknowingly. You don't know how much effect this person actually had on you. So for example, if you know for a fact that you're hurt by this person, and you kind of feel the pain and you feel the deception and you feel the despair in that particular situation, you're actually hurting 10 times more. And like I said, you're going to shine a light on that. And once you can, then you open yourself up to say, I'm confident enough to put myself back out there. And once you do, you find a friend first. Once you find that friend, it's going to start off really slow, but then it's going to grow into something very big, very beautiful. And you and this person are going to be very passionate about each other in the beginning, but not really in like a sexual way. It's going to be more in a intimate way. Like you're going to have a lot of intimacy to where you discuss your deepest, darkest secret. This is a person that you're able to talk to and they are actively listening. This is just not a person that shows you that they're listening. They're actually holding on to a lot of words that you are saying, and you are to them. You guys are going to be very close. Like I said, it's like you and this person are going to automatically click when it comes to the different things that you've been through in your past. Even though that some of these things are going to be very different, but you are going to understand this person, and you're actually going to help this person out, and that person you. You may be like the opposite of this person as well. This is a type of person that you've never even really thought about dating. They're going to be like the complete opposite, but opposites are going to attract each other. So it may be a person that, like I said, you never really thought about dating this particular type of person. Not saying that their like race or gender is anything different, not anything on the surface level, but who they truly are is going to be out of the norm for you. You know, like on the inside, it's nothing physical. This is not even though that you're going to be physically attracted to this person, is not going to be anything physical. So for example, let's say you only date cheerleaders. This person is going to be like a bookworm. Or let's say you only date basketball players. This person is going to be an engineer. Like it's going to be something completely different. And it's going to be completely different from you, but opposites are definitely going to attract in your 2023. Now, as far as your career and money is, you feel like you're at some type of dead end. You feel like this job is a dead end job and you want something more. In doing that, I'm not just saying just take a leap of faith and just quit your job or quit anything that you are practicing or working on right now. What I'm going to tell you, life path number 3, is definitely take a lot of practical steps when it comes to what you want to create, what you want to do. If you do feel like you are at a dead end in your career or in your job, reevaluate those things. Be determined in everything that you want to grow. Also, be very silent about what it is that you are going to do in this particular year. Everybody's not supposed to really hear your ideas. So be really careful of who you work with this particular year and who you share things with when it comes to your finances. Now, overall, when it comes to your money, I do see that you have been having like a lot of financial struggles. Slowly but surely, your finances is going to build back up. This is going to be a very good financial year for you as well if you are taking those practical steps, if you are doing everything that you're supposed to do to move through the hard times and the hard pains when it comes to your financial struggles. There's also going to be a very big opportunity, a big money opportunity that is going to come in for you when it comes to your work. So I do see life path number 3, you are going to get promoted in the area that you are thinking about right now. You're going to elevate. More money, more finances is going to come in. When that money and those finances do come in, be more responsible with your money. Just don't splurge all on one thing. Make sure that you're like breaking your money down. So you will be needing to do like a lot of, read a lot of financial books so that you can become more financially literate of how you can invest, of how you can save, of how you can build your credit back up. Because like you are like not really down and out, but like I said, you've been stuck in a certain like tax bracket, I guess I can put it like that. You've been stuck in a certain tax bracket and you want to elevate more. Okay, so it's like a standstill. It's really not a financial struggle. It's more of a financial standstill that you're in. Like you're consistently making the same amount of money over and over again, and you're ready to make more money so that you can invest more, because a lot of things are going up nowadays. So it's like a few years ago, you were okay with making the money that you're making. But now it's kind of like, okay, I need to make some type of moves so that I can rebuild or build or grow my income back up. And you are definitely going to find that idea. Once you find the idea, are you going to just stay stagnant and stay put and not go after it? Or are you actually going to take the action to move towards it? So when it comes to your advice, I do get a sense that you have been hurting, holding on, or holding back a lot of different things. This could be your mindset. This could also be things that people have backstabbed you. They really, really took a toll on you and you haven't understood it. You haven't really forgave that person or forgave that situation for what it was worth. You haven't even really truly grasped the whole concept or what you were supposed to learn. This year, you are going to learn that. This year, you are being asked to be more bold, to be more secure, to be more stable in your mindset, in what it is that you want to do, in anything in your life, anything that comes in this year. Take more control. Use your wisdom. I'm getting that life path number 3, you are a very wise individual. You get that from ancestors, that wisdom. Build the wisdom up. And like I said, not just book sense, but emotional sense as well. You have a lot of emotional things that you continue to hold on to. And it's not like you're even telling anybody how hurt you are. As a life path number 3, you do tend to come off as a very happy person, someone that does not struggle with anything at all. But deep down inside, when you isolate yourself and when you go off by yourself, you are absolutely struggling. And you do need to start talking about these things. start finding a mentor or a counselor, or like I said, somebody that you can absolutely vibe with so that you can let those things out. I'm hearing test of time. So you have been the person that has stood the test of time where, like I said, you dealt with a lot of darkness. A lot of secrets you have hidden, but those secrets are constantly piling up. Those fear-based thoughts, those negative thoughts are definitely piling up. And this is going to be the year where you have a revelation and where you can realize how you have also put like a lot of burdens on yourself. You're going to be, and through this year, you are going to be a person that is going to recreate everything that tried to destroy you. Be more confident in everything that you are doing. Not just saying, oh, I know I'm going to be successful. I know this, not just doing that. When you actually, your steps are supposed to be more confident. Like you'll say it, but then you don't really, even when you're working on that project, or even when you're really working on that thing that you're supposed to be working on, you don't really have confident steps. So again, in this particular year, call on your ancestors, call on help. Everybody needs help every once in a while. Call on that help that you actually absolutely need. And then this year can be very easy for you to move through. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Also, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you hit this like button, and I hope you have a wonderful 2023. Bye-bye.